Question 740. Gordy's 10-year-old Chevrolet broke down again, and in disgust he said to his friend, "Steve, I'll sell you my orange Chevy for $10. When Steve produced the cash and asked Gordy for the keys, Gordy refused to accept the money and said he'd only been joking about selling the car. If Steve sues his now ex-friend Gordy to go through with the transaction, the court will base their ruling on A. Whether a reasonable person would have believed Gordy's offer to sell his car for $10 was genuine or a joke. B. Whether Steve had believed Gordy's offer to sell his car for $10 was genuine or a joke. C. Whether an automobile dealer would appraise Gordy's car with a value of $10. D. Whether the car would be able to run the next time Gordy tried to start it. Correct answer is A. Whether a reasonable person would have believed Gordy's offer to sell his car for $10 was genuine or a joke. This scenario touches upon the legal concept of offer and acceptance in contract formation, specifically the element of contractual intent. For a valid contract to exist, there must be a genuine offer and acceptance, and both parties must have the objective intent to be bound by the agreement. Courts generally apply the objective theory of contracts. This means they look at the outward expressions and actions of the parties, rather than their secret, subjective intentions. The question is not what Gordy privately intended, but what a reasonable person in Steve's position would have perceived Gordy's intent to be. If a reasonable person would have understood Gordy's statement as a clear joke or made in jest, then there was no genuine offer, and therefore no contract. However, if a reasonable person could have legitimately believed it was a serious offer, even if impulsive, then contractual intent might be found. The extremely low price, $10 for a car, even a broken one, would be a key factor in assessing reasonableness. While Steve's belief is relevant, the court won't solely rely on his subjective belief. The standard is objective. What would a reasonable person have believed? The car's operational status is irrelevant to whether an offer to sell was genuinely made and accepted. Therefore, the core issue the court will examine is the objective manifestation of intent, judged by what a reasonable person would infer from Gordy's words and actions.